Hi, this is Energy and Karmic Healing with Elaine, and today I wanted to talk about automatic writing. So it's automatic handwriting, or it can be done by computer. And automatic writing is when you basically your main purpose is to try to connect with a guide, a loved one, most especially your higher self. And you can do this, anyone can do this through writing. So let me sort of explain a little bit about the process. Now, I personally, I don't do it all the time. I don't do it every day. I do it as the mood strikes. But I definitely notice that you do need to give it a chance. It's going to take a little bit to get into. For some of you, it might be easier. For some, it might be a bit of, you need to just let go of those ego thoughts. It's about trusting and going with the flow. And so to start off, you're going to want to do it at a time when your mind is not really racing with a lot of things. Earlier in the morning tends to help a bit, but everybody's different. So when you have a bit of a calm mind, meditating a little bit before it, 5 minutes before it, also helps. But even just setting up a scene where you can be uninterrupted, where you might have some calming music, or you light a candle, or you've got some aromatherapy going, and you pick a question or a topic, something, it's usually something that's been on your mind, something that is very deep and personal to you, that you really want some guidance on, that you might have been, often it's when we're struggling with something or we want really some advice on something. And a good way to start is just start writing down your thoughts. I've got my book right here. I've gone through many of these books, and write down your thoughts about the topic. Just sort of write. And then you might find a time where you naturally transition, where just keep going, just keep flowing. Whatever comes to your mind, don't judge it. Don't think about, oh, this doesn't make sense, or this isn't that, or this isn't even related. Just let yourself keep writing. Whatever comes into your mind, just let it flow. Now, some people do it, they transition it by writing with the opposite hand that they normally write. Some people even close their eyes while they're writing. I personally don't do those things. I have tried them, but for me, I find it's just a natural transition to flow, and I'm able to keep writing. And the tone will slightly change. You will know on a subtle level that this is not necessarily what you sound like, how you speak. And it very much could be you connecting to your higher self, that your higher self is speaking, that you've connected to a guide that is speaking to you, or a loved one who has passed. And it will always be a comforting message, a loving message, a positive message, a message full of useful guidance. If it is not, if it is sounding judgmental in any way, negative in any way, then your ego has come back and you have not connected to higher guidance. You've gone back to your ego, and your ego is fleshing things out. And you know what? That's okay. It's all about practice. And sometimes writing helps us to go beyond the mind, and instead of circling around the same thought over and over again, writing helps to get our thoughts out and go even deeper. And then you can connect to the deeper guidance. I highly suggest it. I did it again a couple of days ago. I do it once or twice a week. Some people have written whole books this way. And for me, I've always connected to a guide or someone like that. And very surprisingly, I connected this past time. My mom came through. Very unexpected. I lost her when I was 15, and I know she's always here. I get lots of different signs. I've learned those signs, but this was a really wonderful new experience I had. So it's really worth it to find a lot of peace, joy, and guidance. Automatic writing. I suggest you try it. Love to you all.